What's going on, Blues? Welcome back to Life as an Evertonian. Blues, what have we just witnessed? I tell you what, we've just witnessed. We've just witnessed a shift, a mentality shift, a mentality change at our football club. That is the first game in a long time where I've looked at those players on the pitch and gone, I love every single one of you. I've never watched a game where I felt, what's the word I'm looking for? So stressed, so stressed. The anxiety levels of watching that game. I think Kieran Dewsbury always just said there when he's been watching it with about 10 minutes to go, how bad it is watching. You know, for the lads to get over the line tonight, just absolutely remarkable. Honest to God, I didn't envisage that level of performance. The way we started the game, 11 men against 11. Everton were on top. Everton were in control of that game. We were going to grow more into the game. I could feel it. I think I've mentioned in previous videos before, obviously, the Fulham game. There's been periods of games where Everton have been in control for 25 minutes, 30 minutes. They played well for 45 minutes. They've done well for the hour. But tonight, that first 10 minutes, Everton were in control, full control. Dealt with a huge blow with Seamus Coleman coming off on the 9th minute. To see him get integrated back into the team and start again for Everton, with having those games where he's played remarkably well for Ireland. Really happy to see Seamus back, but he's come off injured. I don't know what type of injury it is. He's frustrated, he's annoyed, whether it's an hamstring or something like that, muscular. We don't know, only time will tell. And then we find ourselves getting down to 10 men with something that, listen, for me, it weren't a red card. It wasn't at the level where you saw David Batty and Lee Bowyer for Newcastle years ago going at it. You know, this is the third time in only Premier League history something like this has happened. I think Adrissa's tried to recover the ball to give it to Keane. He's not read it. United have got a shot away. Adrissa's gone berserk at Keane. And the way Michael Keane is feeling, the way Michael Keane is playing, 5 years ago, he'd probably have took the abuse from Adrissa. But he's retaliated. He's probably told him to F and Jeff off, get back in your position, do one Adrissa. And, yeah, obviously, Adrissa's then took a swipe at him. He's like pushed him in his face. It weren't a red card, but it happened. Were it meant to happen, though? Were that sending off meant to happen for these lads tonight to get over the line in the manner that they've done? For David Moyes not to panic and make any sort of rash decisions from going down to 10 men, you know, he could have brought Njai off. He could have brought on a bit more of a robust defensive mindset midfielder at that stage, brought Jack off. He went with it. Barry, the amount of headers that lad has won tonight, I thought he was brilliant. Keenan Dewsbury Hall, unbelievable. Let's talk about the goal. That lad is a proper footballer. And, you know, you can tell that he's really happy to be at our club. And future captain. Potential future captain for me. Such a good footballer. What a finish. I couldn't believe it. You know, I really couldn't believe it. And to see Everton going 1-0 up at Old Trafford, down to 10 men, undoubtedly I'm saying to myself, can we hold on? Can we get through this? We're giving ourselves a good chance of coming away with a point. United could go and score. United are going to get on top now. And they answered every single question that United threw at us. Pickford in goal, some lovely saves, limited them to really only 4 or 5 shots on target. Yes, they had chances, over 20 chances. Of course, they're going to do. The wide areas, we made it difficult for them. We are fullbacks. Obviously, Jake O'Brien had to come on for Seamus Coleman. Just what a massive, massive result. And the levels of stress and anxiety watching that, to see us get over the line. And I just feel a massive shift in that performance, the players on the pitch, playing for the badge. You know, emotions are running high. And you want to see your players care. That's what you want to see. And that's probably all that happened with Idrissa and Michael Keane right from the get-go. They went there with a plan. They went there to get on the ball, create problems for Man United. And we did that in the early stages, and we made it so difficult for United. And listen, 10 men can be hard to play against. And Everton have masterclassed it tonight at Old Trafford. And I'm forever proud for every single player on that pitch. David Moyes has had his critics recently with his substitutions. He played every single one tonight, absolutely perfect. And the 10 men on the pitch have had a perfect performance. We go above Liverpool with 4 points off, I think, 4th spot. This is a huge, huge win for our football club. And I really firmly believe that the shift has changed tonight. The mindset of them players now, the confidence that is fulfilling every single one of those players who start the first 11 and the squad that is building. Yes, we've got injuries. We've got the Afghan Cup coming up. But what a performance, Blues. Let me know your thoughts. Send me your comments, Blues, in the description. Not in the description, in your comments. Adrenaline's still running through me. The feeling in my feet and my legs and stomach. So difficult to watch. But what a watch. Blues, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Up the toffees. Am I going to leave this one there? I'm going to leave this one there. See you in the next one.